I'm not the one that makes the decisions, you know. It's you guys.
Saudi decides to call you for $1 billion. Ademola billion. Yes, in Nigerian. Now, looking at that Super Eagles team, is a proper. If I was going to define the Nigerian Super Eagles, I think we are probably the best in Africa. If you ask me, right? People will say this is a proper star-studded team. You have the best African players: Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface. Then have the incoming African Player of the Year, which is Ademola Lookman. You know, we have, you know, very good defenders who have represented, you know, big teams in England. Now, this star-studded team is almost like they some kind of struggle winning some average countries in Africa, right? For example, what's happened with Rwanda, right? If you ask me something about Rwanda now, the one thing I remember is Hotel Rwanda, which is a movie. Apart from that, I can't really say so much about the country Rwanda now. If the Super Eagles, it's almost like when you look at the star-studded team, it's almost like there's still something that's not really clicking, especially facing teams that are pretty much not on the map when it comes to football. What would you say, in your own opinion, could be the issue?
I wouldn't really call it an issue, you know, because obviously I'm in the squad and I'm around the team, and I know, obviously, like you say, we have a very talented team. We have a team full of great individuals, great characteristics, and, you know, like I said, in the last AFCON we did very well, and we're building on from there, definitely. And there's still time for us to, you know, to progress and to do better together as a team. And all respect to every single nation. Obviously we are Nigeria, but every other nation has their own qualities as well. There's quality in Africa. There's quality in teams like in the Rwanda team. There's quality in many other African teams. So it's not just because we have the quality, you know. It's just like, it's a given. We have to fight, and we have to play, and we have to compete with other teams. And, you know, on paper, you know, yeah, we have the talent. 100% we're playing in, let's say, so-called better leagues and better places, but, you know, they have quality also, so that also comes a part to play. And you know, I don't think any one of us is not giving our best. You know, we are trying, we are giving our best 100% to want to do better, to do better for our nation, and it will come. It will come. We don't not believe that. We do believe that, because we believe in our work and we believe in each other. So, you know, yeah, all I can call for is just for us to, you know, just believe in us, support us, and, you know, we'll come good.
Now, you will soon be crowned the African Player of the Year, I believe. I don't know if you do believe that, but I'm sure some part of you is probably believing it too, right? Now, how do you feel, though? How do you wake up in the morning knowing that, wow, you know, I've come from Ademola Lookman, played football with my friends, you know, from childhood, and now I'm probably, you know, going to be crowned the African Player of the Year. Talk to me about the feeling.
I mean, it's just, I can't really say that. I can't really say that because
you have to start claiming this faith, man. You know, Ademola, you know.
Let's hope, and let's hope and see.
Ademola is just very humble, by the way.
No, let's hope and see. You know, I've been able to, you know, been able to be in an environment like this that pushes me and drives me, you know. And obviously my own drives and my own beliefs is, you know, matched well with the club Atalanta, and, you know, I've been able to do that both on club and country front in terms of the AFCON also. So for me, it's just about, you know, just keep going, man. Just keep going. There's so much to achieve, you know. There's so much more to look forward to, and to not, you know, to not let up, you know. Just keep going, keep achieving, keep working hard, and, you know, good things will come. And you know, God willing, you know, greatness is on the horizon.
I mean, with everything you did for your club last season, if you were not nominated, what would have been your response, or how would you have felt? Would you have been surprised?
I mean, I don't really think like that, you know. I just really think about what I can control. Everything I can control is on the pitch. You know, what I do, my effort, my work off the pitch, in the gym, learning about the game. That's what I can control. So that's where my focus is, and I never really veer off from that. I don't really like to, go into any other thoughts, because, it goes into a spiral, and then you just start thinking about many other things, which is not good for me personally. So I like to, keep my focus in that spot.
Now, looking at that list for the people that were nominated, was there anybody on the list, or is there any player you think should have made it that didn't make it there?
I mean, yeah, I think obviously my teammate Boniface had an amazing season last year. I think with his personal achievements, his personal goals, and also winning 2 titles last year with Leverkusen, which they were unbeaten in their league, which was special. I think maybe he could have been nominated for sure. But I'm not the one that makes the rules. I can't. Yeah, I'm not the one that makes the rules. So
now let's assume Victor Boniface's name got on there. Who would you have thoughts would be winning it?
In terms of who?
Let's imagine you had Ademola Lookman. You also had Victor Boniface somewhere there, and the rest of all of these other players. Where would your mind be going at this point?
I'm not the one that makes the decisions. It's you guys.
I mean, if I made a decision, probably I would have said Ademola Lookman and Boniface should be sharing it somehow. But since Boniface is not there, I guess Ademola Lookman has it, right?
Yeah, I'm not the one that makes that.
Now, let's speak about your future, your aspirations and football. Do you see yourself finishing your career with Atalanta?
I mean, I don't really think that far ahead in terms of playing football elsewhere, because right now I'm focused on being here right now and doing what I can do every single day and improve. The future will come, and God willing, the future is bright and it's great. So I don't really worry in that aspect, in terms of where I'll be playing my football. Obviously, I believe and I hope to play football at the highest level, always, like I've always dreamed to as a kid. So, that's always been, my dreams and aspirations. So my work, God willing, will take me there, and it won't just be handed to me. And my work will show that I deserve to be there one day. So yeah.
Now let's assume you finish everything with Atlanta. You've won all the major titles. You've probably bringing back the Champions League title to this club. Well, I hope it does happen for you. Actually, let's imagine it happens. You've done everything you need to do here in Europe. Saudi decides to call you for $1 billion. Ademola billion. Yes, a Nigerian. What are you doing at that point?
I don't know, because I'm not in that situation right now, I think, obviously, you can always speak in hindsight. You can always say, oh, I will do this, I will do that, until the situation arises, and you just never know. So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, there are people who would say you're having the best time of your life when it comes to football with Atalanta, right? You played in Leicester, you were in Everton. You weren't really as... I'm not going to use the word crazy, but, it's almost like your start, just came crazily with Atalanta. Now, is there any part of you that feel like, right, I would love to go back to England and show them who this new Ademola Lookman is? Has that ever come across your mind at all?
I think, obviously, the player that I was then is definitely a completely different player than I am today. And also person, I've grown up and I've matured a lot. And I've been able to, like I said, achieve a lot in my time here. But that's also because a process, I've been able to create a process in terms of my work and, how I think, and all different aspects of my life and areas that I could improve on and do, which I have done. And, it's all becoming who I am today. So I'm pleased with that, and wherever the future takes me, we shall see.
league you've not really explored, or people would probably think Ademola Lookman in the future might think about exploring is the La Liga. Do you see yourself going there at any point in your career, or is it something you've thought about? Right? So, I mean, straight away, right? Real Madrid, Barcelona, where do you see yourself playing more? Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
This guy.
Crazy one. Think about this one. Whiskey or Burna Boy?
He said, give me something. So I said, so I gave you something, yeah.
Oh, actually, he did give me something, though. Lookman or Mbappe?
Always go back to yourself, so, you know, yourself, always.